WebPlanner is a program that we develop for dealers to post to their website that allows their customers to design their own kitchen in the comfort of their own home. Keeping the homeowner in mind, we have made it very easy to design a kitchen. To get started, simply log into www.ProKitchenSoftware.com/webplanner, enter a username and password to create your credentials, and log in. Once you're in WebPlanner, you see we have multiple designs available. You can open these up and check them out. If they're close to what you need, you can modify them to work for you, or you can design your own. So let's double click here and see how we design our own. It takes a minute to load, so please be patient. And here we are in WebPlanner. Notice the very simple layout. Everything's easy to read and understand. You've got all the standard features up here for working with. We've got the home button, which takes you back to the last page we were just on, and the video tutorial button, which you can click on and view this tutorial. You'll notice also that we have doors, windows, kitchen cabinets, appliances, sinks, and faucets. And then room shapes down here in the bottom. In this bottom toolbar is where we select everything that goes into the layout. And so to get started, I'm just going to grab a simple set of walls here, and I'm going to click on it. When I click on it, you'll notice that there's Create Room opens up with dimensions for our walls, wall A and wall B. We're just going to do a simple little 12-foot by 12-foot kitchen for this demonstration. So we can enter 144, click Apply, and it pops right onto our screen for us. Now we're ready to place our doors and our windows. So we can come over and click on doors. We have the options of interior or exterior. I want an interior door, and then we have all of our interior door options. I'll choose a panel door. You'll notice they all open up down here for us, which makes it really easy for you to come in and pick the panel door of your choice out of our pile of doors. So we're just going to simply choose this guy. Comes up with the dimension on it over here, and we're going to click out here on our layout. And there's our door. Now we can move this door, we can grab it and we can drag it. We can change the dimensions here and hit apply, and it'll adjust it over. That makes it really quick and easy to set your door or window placement. Now, I don't actually have a door in this kitchen design, so I'm going to move my door over here just simply for the purpose of being able to show you how to delete it. We're going to come down here, right click on the door, choose our door, and delete. I do have a window in the design, however, so I'm going to click on Windows. We're just going to place a casement window, and again you can see all of our windows come up down here. We've got some nice colors that should fit just about any application, and also sizes. You notice that it's a window and it's 24 wide. We come in here, we get 36 tall, and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to grab a 36-inch tall window. I'm going to drag it out here on my layout, and it's going to fit over on that wall. I want my distance from the left to be 45. So I'm just simply going to enter 45, enter with my keyboard, or apply, and it pops it right in there at 45. Kitchen cabinets are next. We're going to use our WebPlanner catalog, and this is our default catalog that comes with WebPlanner. Now, if you're a kitchen dealer, we can set this up to the cabinets that you actually sell instead of our generic catalog. We're going to start with base cabinets, and I want to do a corner cabinet, and I want to do a Lazy Susan. So here's our Lazy Susan. We got 33-inch wide. You see they show up nicely with the nomenclature and a description. Makes it really easy for the homeowner to understand what they're placing. So I want a 36 Lazy Susan left. We're just going to grab it and drag and drop it right into the corner. And there it is. If I needed to edit it, I could come over here and edit it. I don't need to edit it. Then I'm going to do a 3-drawer bank. I want a 3-drawer bank 15. We're going to drop that right next to it and slide it right over here. Now my next cabinet is going to be a sink base. So we'll click on sink bases. We'll scroll over here because I know I want a 36-inch sink base, which is this guy right here. Grab him, drag, and drop, slide him right into place. If you need to know what dimension you have left over, you just roll your mouse out there and it gives you that dimension. It's a little bit hard to see on the video. You'll also notice that we're missing some dimensions here. So you can use your scroll on your mouse to zoom in or zoom out by moving your scroll wheel if you have a scroll wheel. Otherwise you can zoom in and zoom out. If you're zoomed in too much or out too much, we have a fit button, which you just simply click and it fits it to your screen. So now that I have my sink cabinet placed, we're going to move in and fill in the rest of our base cabinets. I need a base 15 right for here. Then we'll put a range in there. And then I need a base 24 over here. That'll fit between the range and the refrigerator. And we'll adjust that exact dimension later. And then I need a base 30 to fit all the way out here on the very end. And again, we'll adjust that dimension later. Right now they're just sitting in there. So we can come place our appliances now and finish those out. So for cooking, I want a range. I want electric range. Here's all of our options of electric ranges. And that snaps right in there. And now we can just simply grab that and drag it right over to it. And then I need a dishwasher, which is here. And we're just going to select this nice stainless dishwasher to match the stainless range. We're going to drag and drop it right out there. And then we grab this guy and slide it right over. And then I have a refrigerator for my final item. And we'll do a nice bottom freezer. And let's just do this guy right here and drop him right in place. Now, we're ready to go back to kitchen cabinets and finish our wall cabinets. For our wall cabinets, we want to start in the corner. So we grab a wall corner and a diagonal corner. And if that's a little small to see, you can adjust this over. Okay, so our diagonal wall corner cabinets, and I can't remember if we did a left or right. We did a left. So we'll match that with another left, a 30 left. Again, drag and drop, snap right into place. Now a few regular wall cabinets. I keep these closed up as we go just because it's easier for me to keep track of where I'm at and what I'm doing. 30-inch high wall cabinets will be next. And I believe I needed 27 to fill that space right here. And then I need a 24 to fill this space right here. And I could use a 21 lefty right here. And you'll notice my window didn't quite end up centered, so we'll adjust that as well in a moment. Then I need a 30 way down on the end. I'm going to set this one first. Now I'm going to set this one, I'm going to offset it. Then I'm going to right click on it. And I'm going to go to center. I'm going to click on my base 30 and it's going to automatically center that up for me. Now the other way I could have done it is I could have dropped it out here and set my distance from the wall 3 inches, which is the same as the base cabinet. Then I believe I need a base 18 next to finish it off, and we probably want this guy to be right hinged, and there we go. Now for my sink window, I'm going to right click on it, choose the window, I'm going to hit center, click on the sink cabinet, and it'll center it right up over that for me. And now I need just a couple more cabinets, so I'm going to come up here and I'm going to hit fit, and I need a 15-inch high, 30-15 right here. And then I need a 12-inch high, 3612. And you'll notice that that guy did not fit over the top of the refrigerator. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit because it's getting a little bit small to see. I'm going to zoom in, adjust it over here. And so if you notice here, our distance from the floor is 54 inches. That is the standard distance. Now that is the standard distance from the floor for the bottom of a base cabinet. But because this one's going over the refrigerator, we need to raise that a little bit. So I'm simply going to highlight it with my mouse, and I want it to be 72 inches off the floor. So I'm going to enter 72. I'm going to click apply, and now it's 72 inches, and I can simply drag it over into place. This guy here is also 54 inches off the floor. So if we were to take a look at this in 3D or in front view, so let's take a look in front view, and you can see it's too low. So here you'll also notice that there is a little teal colored arrow on it. That little teal colored arrow indicates that we can up down this. We can click on it and drag it up and down and get it lined up just right, maybe. Or we can come back in here, enter our dimension, hit apply, and set it where we want it. Now we can go back to our plan view, and we need one more appliance. Microwave, over the range. Here's our over the range microwaves. We'll grab the stainless steel one. We know it's stainless steel because it's got the little S, B for black, W for white, BS for black and stainless. And we're just going to drag this guy out here. And we're going to click right there and drop it right into place. Now again, we're going to take a front view. We're going to up down this guy just a little bit. Now it won't overrun that cabinet, so you can just butt it right up to it and click to place it. So now we've got all of our cabinets placed. We need a sink and a faucet, so let's click on sinks and faucets. We want a kitchen fixture, and we'll do a kitchen sink, 2 basin, and here we got all the little kitchen sinks posted up down here. So pick your sink. I'm going to choose this guy, and we just drag it and drop it. And it puts it out here. We right click on it, choose the sink, hit center, click, and it centers it right in. Now we're going to go to faucets. We'll do the same thing with faucets. Scroll over here and pick the faucet we want. Let's grab this one, drop it out there. And we can actually get the faucet pretty close, just eyeballing it. But I always like to go to center. It only takes a fraction of a second to get over to center and have it done upright. And so there's our sinks and our faucets. We need some countertop. We'll click that. It automatically applies countertop. We'll click molding. Automatically applies molding. And now, before we set our doors and finishes, I'm going to click on 3D view. And here's our 3D. Fully rotational. You can rotate it by using the little buttons up here. Or if you hold down your right mouse button and move your mouse, it rotates it this way. If you hold down your left mouse button and move your mouse, it slides it around. So you can pick your view. You can print that view if you'd like. You can zoom in. You can zoom out. You can set your door styles. You can change your flooring. All the same stuff that you can do in ProKitchen 3D. You can change your wall styles, your ceiling paint, your countertop style. There's our new countertop style. So let's close this out. go back to our layout here. Now let's pick our doors. Got a few doors available in the sample catalog for this. Let's pick Venice door style. And now our finish, we'll put that on cognac. And now we'll view 3D again. And there's Venice on cognac. Now we'll go back to our layout. And here's where some of the really cool features come in. Of course, the customer can print this off. They can come into settings. They can set a different granite, different wall color, different flooring sample. These show up every time you open 3D in this design. They can also come up here and save their design. And when they save their design, it saves right to the dealer's server. Then the dealer can go in, they can open this design, they can make any necessary changes because we don't expect the customer to be able to create an accurate kitchen. They don't know all the rules that are necessary to create a functional kitchen. So the dealer then would come in, make any of those changes. They could price it right in ProKitchen, and then they can contact the customer with that price. They can reload the design right back up here so the customer then can open it back here in WebPlanner and they can view the adjusted design. So in the matter of just about 15 minutes, we've created a nice little kitchen. It was simple and it was easy to do. And it is ready now for the dealer to be able to open, make any necessary adjustments. So you can see how great of a tool this can be for your dealer website. This has been ProKitchen WebPlanner video tutorial. Thank you for watching.